deeper study, they had on wool. Now, you know, wool is a very combustible material. It's very flammable. So they were clothed in something that was designed to destroy them already when they got towards the furnace. So the first sign that their victory was coming is, like I said, they did not die from what everybody else did. Now Smith's Bible Dictionary, it describes Nebuchadnezzar's furnace. It says it was large. It was built like a brick kiln. It was large, and it was used. It had two openings, putting materials in the top and one below for removing them. It was called the potter's furnace. It was called the potter's furnace, a blacksmith's furnace. So he didn't just throw them into a furnace, but he threw them into the potter's furnace. They were escorting them towards a situation that was already being controlled by God. I hear the Bible said in Isaiah 54:16, he said in the Message Bible, he said, I create the blacksmith who fires up his forge. And he says it makes a weapon designed to kill. I also create the destroyer, but no weapon that can hurt you has ever been forged. In other words, no weapon that has formed can take you out. He said, I create the destroyer, but no weapon that can hurt you has ever been forged. Any accuser who takes you to court will be dismissed as a liar. This is what God's servant can expect. I'll see to that everything works out for your best. God is saying to you on this afternoon that I'll see that everything that you may be facing in your life on this afternoon works out for your best. Now, I get joy because I can look at this story here and grab some encouragement. Now, we said the sign that God had his hand on it was that the thing that killed everybody else, they were able to withstand it. Just the initial flames of the furnace took everybody else out. But look at somebody and say, just the heat alone took everybody else out. And touch them real good and say, look at you. You're still standing. You're still standing. The heat alone caused somebody else to die, but you're still standing. Look at you, vessel of God, with your strong self. I bet everybody around them was like, how are they still here? Why didn't they die? Why are they still standing? Why didn't they die from just the heat? How are you still smiling in the face of this situation? Didn't they tell you that you were going to lose your job? Didn't the doctors say that you were going to be sick and that you had this? But touch somebody and say, I'm still standing. I don't think you heard me. Touch somebody and say, I'm still standing here. After all the hell that I've been through, after all the turmoil that you've been through, after all the